talking just a bit about $35 million in a pool, just for the market and everything. It wasn't always like that. How did that kind of come by?
These opportunities were available throughout the state, any place where there was 1 million or more population. Well, if you go back to 1981, you're only talking about Dallas and Houston who would be eligible for these funds. So he got the law amended where this could include a consortium of counties who could make up 1 million or more population. So he put together 17 counties in Northeast Texas, which now today, 44 years later, makes us eligible for $35 million in low-interest loans for first-time home buyers. I would think that it's not only is it obviously good for first-time home buyers or lower-income first-time home buyers, it's also good for the real estate market and the housing market. It's a win-win situation across the board. Our own Gregg County Judge Bill Stout has served on this board before, so he was steeped in knowledge of what it can do and will do. So this is really, for lack of a better term, this is really a no-brainer for anybody who wants to recognize progress and the opportunity for public and private partnerships. If we didn't take the money, it would just go back into the pool. So somebody would benefit from it, just not us in Gregg County.
Many years ago, before I was county judge, it was probably about 20 years ago, I served on that board. I think the mission statement is it provides low interest-bearing loans to people who can't qualify for a normal loan to buy housing. It's another tier that you have to have certain criteria in order to meet, certain income level, certain income level in order to be qualified to be able to get a lower interest rate. And money being available to you to buy a house. That's basically what it is in a nutshell. We've been a part of it. The whole 17-county region has been a part of it for, oh gosh, it's been decades. And the state has created by statute a program where they will consolidate all of these smaller ones. We were limited to the amount of money that we could lend out to banks they would in turn make the loan, but we would set up the financing for that bank. We were limited to the amount of money that we could do in a 17-county area. Well, obviously you can see if the state of Texas takes over the program, the amounts of money that will be available will grow exponentially for banks to be able to access for low interest-bearing loans for low-income housing that people need so desperately.
Right, and so the pool is $35 million. So before, what was compared the number?
I think it was very small, $5 million, something like that. It was very small.
Yeah, so that's a big difference then, and especially in all these areas. And I believe they said they need a few more counties just to get their goal and everything too. And so, like he was saying, it's a win-win. And so, in that regard, how does this help people in this area?
Right. No question about it. And we need additional housing for people who aren't qualified for the conventional loans that are out there. This new state program that they're making available, I think it should help some of that.